Okay, so I tried recording this video before, but then I realized once I finished recording, I realized that I had part of the screen cut off. But anyway, this video is for my friends. I just wanted to show them how far along I got into the course of the UE5 multiplayer survival game. It's I didn't make the course. I'm just a student following along, but I'm learning how to make things like all the things that I want to know and to make a game like a survival game or a MMORPG. Although I would have to implement it slightly different for an MMORPG. But anyway, I just wanted to show them how far along I got. Okay, gonna ignore this little one. I honestly don't know why it's always little, but it annoys me. Anyway. So I can. Oh, I'm right. By the way, I'm using a controller right now. It was on my lap and I just grabbed it. But anyway, I can zoom in and out. I gotta go back to my keyboard to spawn in a stone axe. Pull it out. Pull it out, and I could just whack trees right now. I gotta get rid of that debug, that weird capsule thing. I gotta get rid of that in a bit. But anyway, as you can see, I get a notification that I'm getting wood from the tree. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but there's also a little message that says server and then a number. That is the health of the tree that I'm hitting. I believe I'm currently doing like 12 damage. Yeah, 12. Yeah, so I could open an inventory, and I can drag this wood around. Currently, it doesn't stack, which I find a little sad, but then again, I haven't gotten to that point yet, so I can't really do much about that just yet. Oh wait, no, right here, right here. Okay. Anyway, sorry. um. Anyway, I could do that. I can also. Oh, bro. Whoa! What did I just do? Oh wait, never mind. I didn't realize I. Oh, okay, cool. Can I can't drag. I can't drag this yet. Well, my controller. This one. I didn't realize I could do that. Okay. I can highlight these things. I'm currently clicking on this 11 wood. Anyway, it goes from there. I was using a controller. I don't know if I mentioned that for that part. But anyway, I can also crouch and put that away. I can crouch, and when I crouch, so currently the animation just has Man, I'm thirsty. Anyway, this animation just has when he's holding a rifle. Unfortunately, I don't know why they gave us that. I guess he's may have not been able to find another crouch. This is close as he could get. But anyway, I can also prone. There we go. Do, 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 do. Currently, I don't have a side prone animation, which looks kind of funny if you ask me. Maybe I can disable that part. I have to just go back and forth, and then if I go to the side, it just turned me. Maybe I can add that. I don't know. Anyway, you can see I can go from prone to crouch and maybe crouch to prone. Yep, there we go. I'm using a controller, so it's a little bit more difficult for that. But yeah, and also jump. I don't know why, but when I jump, his knee likes to pop up. I think it's part of the animation loop. I gotta somehow fix that. Jog. So currently, I can only jog with the with a what you call it, controller. Because it's easier just to do that to make the speed go to a certain level. I think that was everything. Maybe. I mean, that's all I got so far. I know that much, but I don't remember if that's all I said in the previous video that I'm not gonna show anybody because it, half of it's cut off the screen. Anyway, um, yeah, that's what I got so far. I find it's pretty cool and pretty fun, and I am happy. Can't wait to apply this to my own game. Oh wait, I don't know if you can tell, because I can't really tell myself. I have to edit the materials for this tree or for the trees to make sure. But supposedly, the way I set this up, supposedly, if you've ever played Day of Dragons and you've seen the underside of the wings, when the sun's out, it makes it look like the sun is literally shining through leather, thin leather. Anyway, ignore my forehead right there. But it's supposed to be similar to that on the leaves. Supposedly. I don't really know if it's working because the leaf part is really thin. Sort of. But yeah, it's supposed to be a light green color like that, sort of. But yeah. See the darker green there. Should be a lighter green. I think it is somewhat lighter. I think. I hope. I pray. Anyway. Oh, look at the little screen for a second. I just wanna hang on. Don't. There we go. Okay. Bowing. Anyway, I find that a little funny. It's like popping down. But oh, one of my friends, I did show him this, and I showed him that. And he mentioned like, why does he bow like that, or it's something about that. And he said he mentioned making the head do turn like that, but if I just do the head with the way it's set up, if I just cause like look. Oh wait, hang on, here we go. Hold, hold up, hold up. Okay, if I can. Whoa, it's not doing. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. That's why. Okay. Right, because I'm bowing. Anyway, um, the way it's currently set up, I have my character where it's literally attached to the like the when I pull out the axe, it's attached to the actual mesh of the arm or the hand. Well, the mesh of the body. So if I pull it out, it, this is the same mesh as this. It's not like usually in from what I've seen in a first person shooter game or FPS game, they have two different meshes. One mesh is where I guess you can't see the bottom, or at least you don't see the head. Yeah, that's the head. Anyway, the forehead. But anyway, usually you won't be able to see that. I do gotta change based on. I do gotta change the way it looks when it's at least in the default animation state, which is just running around like this, nothing in his hands. Anyway, but because of this, I can't change his I can't change the way he looks around when he has a thing out. So he's gonna be breaking his back. Like he's gonna be looking like this. Why is it so slow with the controller? Anyway, he's gonna be like this. just so he can aim at the right direction for whatever he's trying to chop or mine once I get a pickaxe and rot in here. So I can't really change that, but I can, like, I can't change the bone. My friend mentioned changing the bone, like the for those who don't know, there's this thing called an armature in game characters. The armature is basically the skeleton of the character that allows you to move your character around, like, animation wise. And so there's different bones in that armature. Hang on. Anyway, sorry, I got a call. Um, where was I? The bone. There's a it with currently the bone that I set to blend these. I'm blending this animation state with the with the mining or chopping animation state. So I get this, which is partly why he's stiff, because the base animation for him moving, no, for base animation for the chopping wood is when he's staying still. So he's not, he looks a little stiff. But anyway, but it's currently set to his bottom, one of his spine, like I think it was like, there would be like a spine 0. It's set to spine 1. So that's why he's been doing like this. I'm like, it does look a little weird. But if I were to set to his head, I would have to move his arm up and down as well. Man, like it's not impossible, but the aim offset would be a little weird. So just I have to keep it like this. But yeah, man, I'm thirsty. Jeez, okay. But yeah, I currently I think it would be best if I didn't change it. Maybe if I change a different spine, to a different spine, but I can't just change it to his head. Or at least not when he has a tool pulled out or a weapon. I'd have to do it like in just the regular, which I want to do anyway because I do not want him to be like uh, you know, I don't want to see his forehead. That's a little weird. You see a little bit of his eyeballs too. Oh my goodness, that's a little creepy. Anyway, that's all I got to share for now. I really want to say something like, I'll see y'all next time, but I'm not a YouTuber. I don't do videos anymore. Yeah, okay, but still. Anyway, bye!